I bought the Injora Electric Driver, and this thing has been a game changer for working on these micro crawlers. Let's head into the workbench. I'll show you guys some of the cool features about this and why I like it so much. Also, keep in mind, I will link it down below in the description if you guys want to pick one up for yourselves. Before we get too far in today's video, though, I do want to mention we're still giving away an SCX24 at 10,000 subscribers. All you have to do to enter is like this video and comment done down below. I can't ask you to subscribe because that goes against terms of service. However, we do appreciate the subscription. It's a great way to support the channel. We also just released a channel membership program. If you guys wanted to check that out, feel free to do so. I'll have all of that information down below for you guys to check out. But with that being said, let's hop into today's video. So when you unbox your driver, this is what you're going to get. So you get the driver itself. Obviously, it has a forward and backwards function, which is super nice for tightening and then loosening as well. Now, the size of this thing kind of concerned me at first when I was looking at it online, but the size is actually really nice and fits in your hand well. So I'm a fan of that. On the back here, you have this little rubber flap, which when you pop it open has a USB-C plug. What that does is allows you to use the USB-C cable that comes with it to recharge it. Now, the battery life on this thing has lasted a really, really long time, so I'm very happy with that. It also comes with a case. This is similar to like a glasses case or something like that to keep it all in one spot. And then you get all of these little bits as well. Now, you can also get different size bits from different people that will also fit this. For example, for like SCX10s or something along those lines. That's what I plan to do here. Now, when you put one of the bits in, a little difficult to do one-handed, but when you put one of them in, you'll notice that it is magnetic, so these things won't go falling out. That was one of my concerns as well before I read into this, but these things are locked in there. You don't have to worry about that at all. And I never thought I was going to be doing a video on a tool. However, this thing has been a game changer. This is so nice for working on these micro crawlers. I hate dealing with these little screws, especially the ones on the wheels. These wheels aren't too bad, but if you get one of the ones with the bead locks that have all the screws around the outside, you know how much that sucks. This driver saves so much time, especially on that. And for all the other little projects, this thing, for example, to take the wheel nut off, you literally just toss it on there, screw it out, and it comes right off. And then if you wanted to put it back on, you would obviously do the same thing, just in reverse. There's a couple other features that I do want to touch on while we're on this video, but I will say Injora killed it with this design. This thing works really, 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 really well. And for the price, it's not much more than your standard toolkit for these things. So I really don't think the price is too unfair. Now, this thing is linked down below in the description with an Amazon link if you did want to check this out for yourselves. Another really cool thing about this one is that it doesn't have too much torque to where you're just snapping off bolts all the time. Yes, I'm sure it's possible to snap off bolts. However, this doesn't really have a crazy amount of torque, so it'll tighten them down, but you're not just going to strip those things out. Now, this tool may not be for everybody. If you don't really work on these things very often, it might not be for you. It might be worth it just to use the normal tools. However, if you're doing a lot of changes to your rigs, for example, we're constantly changing parts out, upgrading things, changing things, testing things for videos. This thing saves so much time in that process. This was well worth it in my opinion, especially for our use. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one.